tokens in a row.
Rigged.
It's totally rigged.
We've got a chameleon match. All abilities are replaced with color change. Oh,
I'll take those 2 tokens in a row.
So this should be pretty interesting. It will allow for a lot of tactics.
I guess it balances out because I'm never on PBR, except when I commentate, and maybe like 5 minutes a day.
On the blue team, we've got Wailmer physics set, Mantyke physical set, and Mightyena, however the heck you want to pronounce that, with a special set.
I usually say Mightyena. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's how I say it at least. On red, we have Fang, Crobat, it's got Poison Fang, and Super Fang, Double Fangs. And we have a physical Beautifly and a special Gliscor.
Wasn't that meant to be boosted by its ability? I can't remember. One ability that...
Well, because it's chameleon mode, all abilities are replaced with color change. Like Cacnea.
Yeah.
Whenever an attack hits it, it changes to that type.
Red team's pretty looking fluttery. Got 2 bats and a bug.
There's some synergies here. Beautifly can do U-turn. Oh, can't do U-turn into aerial ace because if it used the U-turn, it would switch out. But Mightyena can use Dark Pulse into Shadow Ball or
into Hidden Power Fighting.
Yeah, you could either use Dark Pulse into Shadow Ball or Hidden Power Fighting, and then that's the only one I see besides Beautifly, but I can't get that off.
Mantyke can do Waterfall into Return, which looks like it's grass type there.
I guess you could do Mantyke Sky Attack into Wailmer Avalanche. But that would be kind of tricky because it would come down to the damage rolls and the flow of battle.
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm tired. People have put more stock in blue team, but that's like 5 bets.
Blue threw. Did Blue actually throw last match? I didn't keep track of the team colors.
I'm pretty sure they won. Did they?
Or maybe TPP Sim is in the future.
Who knows? Well, we'll see. It's a bit more equal now. Match begins. So, Crobat's using a U-turn, which will turn Mightyena into a bug type.
Oh yeah, U-turn into aerial ace is an option. I guess they're going for Shadow Ball into Dark Pulse. Oh no, they're doing Dark Pulse first.
They have Hidden Power Fighting.
Yeah, they do, but I think they messed up the order or something, or maybe they're not communicating and they're a bit split right now.
Well, that's it for Mightyena.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe they realized they were going to get killed anyway, so they just wanted to get off some damage as much as possible by using Dark Pulse first.
In is Mantyke. It could use... Well, no, it can't switch. Which
okay, there goes another U-turn.
Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but of course it makes it a bug type.
Well, I don't think that will really matter too much, but they do have Sludge Bomb and Earth Power that they could do. Or, guess we'll see what they go for.
He uses a return, which can turn Crobat there into a normal type. And didn't do a whole lot of damage there.
It went back into... when switching is off, I don't know how U-turn works if you can choose who you turn into. Or if it just goes automatically default by some rules.
Mantyke is now the dark type. It's a normal attack on a normal type. It's only normal damage. And it's not very much at all.
Normal plus normal is normal, that's right. You can't choose. Oh, is it just random then? Or is it always first or something?
Since Markov chains have gotten weaker.
Weaker chains? I guess it depends because the messages are subjective. Goes to
That's
first.
it for Mantyke. Wow, it was right though. Blue's totally throwing.
Yeah. That's a little sad. Wailmer Avalanche is good against everything at least, but only in its initial configurations.
Just throwing a whole bunch of bugs at everything.
Lots of U-turning. It's just everyone keeps U-turning into each other.
Avalanche hits.
Wow, the team viewer lagged out a little. I hope the stream doesn't lag out too. But I guess Crobat is dead now from Avalanche. It'll be a tough task for Wailmer to take on both Beautifly and I forget. Gliscor, yeah. I'm a little tired right now.
Yeah, I feel ya. Aerial Ace hits. Super effective. Is that what I think it is?
The U-turn to Aerial Ace synergies were very strong.
Guess not. Guess so? Jeez, it's lagging.
I wanted to see Sludge Bomb into Earth Power, but Gliscor never got a turn. Because presumably U-turn will keep switching between Crobat and Beautifly, so we would only have been able to see Gliscor if both Beautifly and Crobat were fainted.
This has been a nice 84% payout for the red team. As Sin predicted, Blue totally through.
Blew through. I guess TPP Sim was in the future after all.
Is the hourly break. Season ends in 30 days where we'll be playing Ultra Sun.
Yep. We'll be playing Ultra Sun about... Well, it'll be a little after Ultra Sun comes out, not immediately.
Make sure you guys blitz through the game as fast as you can if you want to mess about with TPP on Wi-Fi. Because that's honestly the best bit.
We wanted to give people enough time to play through the game without spoilers. I'm worrying about spoilers because if we were to play Ultra Sun right when the game came out, people would have to decide whether they'd want to go through with TPP or go through their main run, and you know, we would lose some people because they'd be playing through the game because they wouldn't want to be spoiled by TPP and they would want to have the unique experience by themselves, so we don't want to split the fan base, and this also gives us a bit of time to get some technical implementations in.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with plain old Sun.
Well, in Sun, I think we started a little too close to the release date, so people had to decide between playing their own game and not being spoiled, or playing with TPP and getting spoiled. So I was trying to convince them.
TPP is pretty slow still. Well, you better finish Sun then.
Yeah. Hopefully you can finish Sun before Ultra Sun comes out.
But I mean, if it's just pretty much in a Crystal Emerald deal, Crystal Emerald Platinum deal, I guess you don't really need to if you're going to be playing.
They said that this is going to be the final 3DS game, which is pretty exciting because the graphics are kind of held back by the system, and also because they have to make sure the graphics can be handled on the old 3DSs too.
Yeah, well, I played through Monster Hunter Stories, and that looked really gorgeous, and it didn't have the same kind of slowdown Pokemon had. The same kind of genre of monster fighting with your own monsters, but I think the Pokemon series could take a lot from that. But it's not needing to if this is going to be the last 3DS game.
I'm really excited for the Switch games.
There's no token matches, you dinks!
Really? No one made any token matches? So what happens then? I've never seen that before. I guess it'll just be a random match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the Switch games because I want to see the graphics that they can get from a mainstream game on like the Switch system. Hi, Shiny Man. This is Faith talking right now.
Hang on, I'm so freaking. Jeez, I'm surprised some people haven't heard any commentators before.
Well, some people just check in every now and then. And because we only have a few hours a week compared to the amount of hours that are in a week, it makes sense if they were to check in at certain times, they would never hear commentators. So, did you want to commentate this?
Yeah, I just actually sent a message. There we go. I was just balancing some things.
Yeah.
Okay, it's an advanced match for advanced minds. To be fair, you need a really high IQ to do PBR. Copy paste or whatever.
Well, we've had commentators since like the beginning of the year, maybe since the end of last year.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing it for Moon, I think.
When was Waning Moon again? Was it this year?
I think that was January.
Yeah, so we've been around for like 9 or 10 months, I guess.
We just don't do it constantly.
Yeah, like I said, we only do like a few. Like, there's only a certain amount of hours a week that we do it, so if people go on in certain times of the day, like, that don't get commonly scheduled, they would never hear. I'm kind of helping with development. I work behind the scenes. I give a lot of advice to the developers, and I test a lot of things for the stream, but I'm not formally a dev, I guess. Oh, Glaceon misses his Faith, and I'm commentating with Gloomy Sao.
Yeah, look, it's just something that's every now and then. Mostly we have PR Chase on. This just breaks up the monotony, you know? You want normal DS TPP sim, right?
Oh yeah, so I guess we should talk about the match real quick before it happens.
Blue team, we've got Gloom, Advanced Special Machop, Advanced Guts, and Gible, Advanced Special. Advanced Physical. They're the same thing.
On red team, we have Advanced Physical Swarm, Scyther, Advanced Special Huntail, and Advanced Physical Cacnea. Switching is off, but these sets are advanced, supposedly.
Scyther and Gible both have Endure.
We're not gonna be here for 9 to 10 more months. It's during certain hours of the day and week indefinitely.
It's just like an hour or two a day, and like there's different commentators.
Yeah, so we're gonna be leaving after this match.
If you don't like us, you might find other people who you do like. Match begins! Beds are about equal.
Alright, guess they're gonna go for X-Scissor and Outrage. The Oka Berry on Gible won't really come into effect here. Salac Berry might come into effect for Scyther. If its HP drops below like 25%, it'll raise its speed, and it also has Swarm.
Well, Skin gets a tiny bit of damage. Outrage hits. It's about equal on both teams. However, Scyther is faster, so it'll probably get the kill.
I think Scyther might actually be in Swarm range now. So it'll do 50% more damage, and that will kill Gible.
Yeah, if it wasn't, now it definitely is.
Yeah, and the Rough Skin puts it into Salac Berry range, so now it's at +1 speed and 50% boost damage on bug-type moves. That's not super good against Machop, because I think Fighting resists bug, but it might be acceptable because Night Slash won't do much either. I think Scissor is still stronger here.
Machop gets Bullet Punch. That'll probably be enough. Oh, no.
Huh? I guess not.
Wait, isn't... Yeah.
Well, Bullet Punch is only 40 power.
Not very effective and doesn't do a whole lot of damage.
Getting some damage in is better than no damage, at least.
True. There goes the burn for Guts.
Yeah, I think, Endure is a good call here because they'll take extra damage from Flame Orb this way.
Scyther goes for Endure to make sure it doesn't die.
There's actually a chance it could get multiple burn ticks worth of damage because there's a chance that Endure can activate multiple times in a row. So I guess their best strategy would be to Endure as many times as possible until it fails. And they get a second Endure off.
Not too bad.
Every Endure has a chance of failing that doubles each time. So it becomes increasingly unlikely that Endure will activate, but technically it could just keep activating again and again.
Statistically unlikely, but possible.
And there we go, that's the third one in a row. So the chance is 1/8 at this point. And the next Endure will have a 1/16th chance of activating, but it just activated 3 times in a row already.
Oh, that's more impressive than I expected though. Let's see.
This is like more unlikely than 2 horn drills hitting in a row.
Well,
yeah, but it finally goes
finished.
down. And because it uses close combat instead of bullet punch, its defenses will be dropped, which is a little unfortunate. I guess they were getting a little bit impatient there.
It's not like it would have worked any different if it still managed to get Endure off.
Yeah, bullet punch is probably the best move to use in that situation, because if the Endure fails, then bullet punch will still kill at 1 HP.
Well, in comes Huntail.
Oh, and now they use a 12% bullet punch from 2 people. The house divided against itself is easily conquered, or was it can't stand? I think it was cannot stand.
Doesn't quite get the burn kill, but next time Machop is done for.
Everything is going so well for Red Team here.
Advanced.
Close combat? Yeah, I guess this is a really advanced match. A close combat from Stab and Flame Orb Guts would have done a huge amount of damage to Huntail, but they only use the Bullet Punch instead, which does 9 times less damage.
In comes Gloom. It'll do decent damage against that Huntail, probably. Except
Yeah,
it uses
but
Protect.
it might be a little too late because I think they're trying to stall out the rain, maybe, because Huntail has Swift Swim.
Fair enough, I guess, but...
I can just keep firing Ice Beams, though. There's no cost here.
Exactly, yeah. Super effective. That's about half damage. Likely to be 2 rolls. Might be 3 if it's a low roll.
They need to stall out the rain anyway because I think they would need HP Fire to kill Cacnea. And that'll do not much in the rain. It's looking really unfortunate for them anyway. It looks like this Ice Beam will finish it off.
You plot Pokemons. TPP soon.
I plot Pokemons.
Plot Pokemons. That is a win for the red team.
Well, congratulations, Red Team, on the 98% payout. That's actually pretty good. They were only slightly over dogs. That was really unfortunate with like 3 endures in a row, and then they used Bullet Punch instead of Close Combat because of like a 12% input on Bullet Punch.
Anyway, folks, that'll be it for us for this commentary period.
Yeah, it was nice commentating for everyone though, and it was great commentating with you and Sal. I'll see you guys
And
later.
back at you. Bye-bye.
Bye.